Hello everybody, today I am going to tell you about tense. As you all know, basic structure of a sentence is always subject plus verb plus object. It depends upon the tense we are using in which we have to express. Subject can be noun or a pronoun. So the subject pronoun has been categorized as first person, second person and third person. In first person we have singular I and plural we. In second person, you is used in both singular and plural form. In third person, we use he, she, it or any singular name and plural they. So according to the tense and the subject, we use various forms of verbs and helping verbs.
Tense is used to denote the time of action. The three main tense forms are the present tense, the past tense and the future tense. Each of these tenses has four forms: simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. As you can see in the slide, simple present, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. And in past tense, simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. In the same way in future tense, simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. Start with simple present tense. Affirmative rule. Rule is subject plus verb first form plus s or es plus object. So with the subject I, we, you, they and plural, we use verb first form and then object. With subject he, she, it and singular, we use verb first form plus s or es. For example, I write a letter. We write a letter. He writes a letter. In this we have added s. It is negative sentence. The rule of negative sentence is subject plus do or does plus not plus verb first form plus object. So with subject I, we, you, they and plural, we use do plus not and then verb first form and then object. With subject he, she, it and singular, we use does plus not, then verb first form and then object. For example, I do not write a letter. We do not write a letter. He does not write a letter. She does not write a letter. Now come to the next, interrogative. So rule of interrogative sentence is do or does plus subject plus V1 plus object plus question marks. So you can see the helping verb is used in the beginning. Do is used with I, we, you, they and plural subject. After that main verb first form is used and then object and then question mark. And does is used with he, she, it and singular subject. And with that we use verb first form plus object plus question mark. For example, do I sing? Do you sing? Does he sing? Does she sing? Now come to the next slide, usage. To express a habitual action. For example, he drinks tea every morning. I get up every day at 5 o'clock. Next is to express general truths. The sun rises in the east. One more example, the earth moves round the sun. Now come to the next. In exclamatory sentence, to express what is actually taking place at the present moment. See how it rains. How sweetly Meena sings. Next one, to indicate a future event that is part of a fixed time table or fixed program. Example, the match starts at 9 o'clock. One more example, the train reaches at 5 o'clock. This is present continuous tense, affirmative sentence. And the rule for affirmative sentence is subject plus is MR plus verb first form plus ing plus object. With subject I, we use am and then verb first form plus ing and then object. With subject we, you, they and plural, we use are and then verb first form, then ing and then object. With subject he, she, it and singular, we use is and then verb first form plus ing plus object. Now examples. I am playing hockey. You are playing hockey. He is playing hockey. Now next is negative sentence. Rule of negative sentence is subject plus is mr plus not. After is mr we use not plus verb first form plus ing plus object. Now see the rule. With I we use am not, then verb first form ing and then object. With we, you, they, plural, we use are plus not, verb first form plus ing plus object. With subject he, she, it, singular, we use is plus not, then verb first form plus ing plus object. For example, I am not playing hockey. You are not playing hockey. He is not playing hockey. Rohan is not playing hockey. Now next rule is of interrogative sentence. Is mr plus subject plus v1 plus ing plus object plus question mark. So you can see am is used in the beginning with I. Then v1 plus ing, then object and then question mark. And with we, you, they and plural subject we use are. Are is used in the beginning, then we, you, they plural and then v1 plus ing plus object plus question mark. With he, she, it and singular we use is. So is used in the beginning, then subject and then main verb plus ing plus object plus question mark.
Example of interrogative sentences are: am I playing hockey? Are you playing hockey? Is he playing hockey? Is Rohan playing hockey?
Usage. When do we use present continuous tense? To express an action going on at the time of speaking. For example, the boys are playing hockey. He is writing a letter. Next is to express some habit or custom. For example, she is working regularly these days. One more example, he is always telling lies. Next is to indicate an action that is planned to take place in the near future. Example, I am going to Mumbai tomorrow. She is coming here in the evening. Next is to describe a temporary action which may not be actually going on at the time of speaking. Example, I am playing cricket these days. We are learning French at school. Now next form of present tense is present perfect tense. So the rule of affirmative sentence is subject plus has or have plus verb third form plus object. With subject I, we, you, they and plural we use have and then verb third form and after that object. With subject he, she, it singular we use has, then after that verb third form and then object. For example, I have reached home safe and sound. He has worked the sum. Next is negative sentence. So the rule of negative sentence is subject plus has or have plus not plus verb third form plus object. So with subject I, we, you, they and plural we use have, then not, then verb third form and then object. With subject he, she, it and singular, we use has not, then verb third form and then object. For example, I have not reached home safe and sound. He has not worked the sum. Now next rule is of interrogative sentence. Has or have plus subject plus verb third form plus object plus question mark. So you can see in the slide, have is used in the beginning of the subject I, we, you, they and plural. Then verb third form is used, after that object and then question mark. And has is used in the beginning of he, she, it and singular, then verb third form, then object and then question mark. For example, have I reached home safe and sound? Have you reached home safe and sound? Has he reached home safe and sound? Next comes usage. Present perfect tense is used to denote an action that has just been completed. For example, he has just gone out. Next example, we have just completed our work. Next is to express past actions whose time is not given and not definite. For example, I have studied in this school. One more example, I have seen the Taj Mahal in moonlight. Next is to show a past action as continuing to the present. Example, he has been ill since last week. One more example, I have studied in this institution since 1915. Next is to describe past event when we think more of their effect in the present than of the action itself. For example, I have finished my work. Next is present perfect continuous tense. Rule of affirmative sentence. Subject plus has or have plus been plus verb first form plus ing plus object plus since or for plus time. With subject I, we, you, they and plural, we use have been, then verb first form plus ing plus object plus since or for plus time. With subject he, she, it singular, we use has been, then verb first form plus ing plus object plus since or for plus time. For example, I have been writing a letter since 10 o'clock. We have been writing a letter since 10 o'clock. He has been writing a letter since 10 o'clock. Now next slide is of negative sentence. Rule of negative sentence is subject plus has or have plus not plus been plus v1 plus ing plus object plus since or for plus time. So with subject with I, we, you, they and plural, we use have not been, then verb first form plus ing, after that object and then since or for and after that time. With subject he, she, it singular, we use has not been and then after that v1 plus ing plus object then since or for and then time. For example, I have not been writing a letter since 10 o'clock. It has not been raining for the last 15 minutes. Now come to the next one, interrogative sentence. Rule of interrogative sentence is has or have plus subject plus been plus v1 plus ing plus object plus since or for plus time plus question mark. So the helping verb have is used in the beginning of subject I, we, you, they and plural. After that we use been, then verb first form then ing plus object plus since or for plus time and then question mark. Next is has. Has is used in the beginning of he, she, it and singular subject. After that been, then V1 first form, then ing, then object, then since or for, then time and then question mark. For example, have I been writing a letter since 10 o'clock? Have they been writing a letter since 10 o'clock? Has it been raining for the last 15 minutes?
Next slide is of usage. When do we use present perfect continuous tense? To express an action which began at some time in the past and is still continuing. For example, they have been playing since 4 o'clock. Now next is note. When do we use since? Since is used for starting time of an action and for is used for duration of time. I hope you all have understood present tense. Thank you.